0 feet altitude. 13 feet distance. 8 miles per hour. 98% battery.
Doo, doo, doo.
399 feet altitude. 16 feet distance. 5 miles per hour. 93% battery.
Broadcasting live on Facebook, even though no one's watching. But I did this mission yesterday, and I'm doing it over again because my focus was all screwed up. I deleted it. It was live, but it's going to basically, it's going to go to the orchard, the apple orchard, Gould's orchard, and then around and back. So I can see how many viewers are watching on my screen, and it says 0. Big surprise. Since I'm facing the sun, I'm going to turn away from it.
399 feet altitude. 2,154 feet distance. 27 miles per hour. 89% battery.
Yeah, I flew this yesterday, and like I said, I guess the real issue is probably with the focus is that when you're moving and you try to automatically hit autofocus, it's not going to find a focal point. So it just keeps on thinking it's in focus, and it just gets blurry again. It's a real headache. So I just try to make sure that I'm in focus before I take off. Looks good right now, nice and sharp. What I mean by flying a mission is I'm basically a passenger. This is already pre-programmed.
400 feet altitude. 4,308 feet distance. 27 miles per hour. 85% battery.
It's pre-programmed on an app I run on the computer before I take off. And I basically plot the course, where it's going to go, how fast it goes, blah, blah, blah. So it's the course I plotted here just basically goes right over the road to the orchard and then around the cemetery. I'm back. If the picture gets sketchy, it's because of the distance, but it'll clear up when it gets closer. I'm gonna put my gloves on.
400 feet altitude. 6,202 feet distance. 27 miles per hour. 80% battery.
That's really good speed. Today's a perfect day to fly because there is no wind. Around out here, my picture will get sketchy because it's at the furthest point away. Yeah, this whole mission's almost 5 miles. There's the cemetery down there. These fields,
399 feet altitude, 8,142 feet distance, 26 miles per hour, 76% battery.
these fields out here are loaded with deer. A lot of times I'll fly from that cemetery because it's a nice place. It's nice and flat out there. And then go scooting around looking for the hood rats. They hang out in gangs. I got a really good signal today. It's at the furthest point out right now. Still
399 feet altitude.
no viewers.
10,245 feet distance. 22 miles per hour. 72% battery.
I forgot to turn my volume down, which helps to talk over that feedback that I get telling me the altitude and all that stuff. I get so rudely interrupted. See, now my picture's getting a little sketchy. It's around the turn and on the way back. Still got a lot of good battery, 68%. No viewers.
399 feet altitude. 8,846 feet distance. 22 miles per hour. 67% battery.
Yeah, my mission yesterday was spent the whole thing fighting the focus. If I stop the drone to stay stationary to get a good focus, it breaks the mission, and I can't restart it. If I try to restart it, it'll want to go back to the beginning point, which isn't an option. So I just had to deal with it, try to set it to manual focus, which is really hard because I'm looking at a small iPhone screen and my eyesight isn't as good as it used to be, and it's hard to tell if the picture's sharp or not.
399 feet altitude. 7,410 feet distance. 22 miles per hour. 63% battery.
That's I-90. Sun's just starting to set out here. It's behind me. Right there.
.400 feet altitude. 5,697 feet distance. 19 miles per hour. 58% battery.
Should turn here and go past them houses.
399 feet altitude, 3,978 feet distance, 22 miles per hour, 53% battery.
For some strange reason, it stopped right there, huh?
400 feet altitude, 3,209 feet distance, 0 miles per hour, 48% battery.
Oh, is my Facebook connection causing trouble? It's alright, mission was almost over anyway. Yeah, the Facebook stream caused my drone to lock up. Well, the flight anyway. But it was almost over. I'm glad that happened around here. Still got a good amount of battery left.
.402 feet altitude, 1,445 feet distance, 36 miles per hour, 40% battery.
I love no wind. Keeping up with them cars almost. Should I get on I-90 or should I stay on the Columbia Turnpike? I don't know why they call it the Columbia Turnpike. I don't see any Columbia around here.
258 feet altitude, 2,310 feet distance, 32 miles per hour, 32% battery.
Got a little headwind because I should be doing 40 there, but that's okay. Lindy, come home. The smart battery said it was time to come home.
Aircraft battery at 25%, 255 feet altitude, 2,880 feet distance, 22 miles per hour, 25% battery.
So I'm letting it do an auto land. Come back. I can get it home a lot faster otherwise, but I just let it do this because it's kind of cool. The battery level dropped to a point where it said, if we don't turn around and go home, we're not going to make it back.
Warning, aircraft battery at 23%.
When it gets down below 10, it'll want to auto land, and that's like not good. Because it could be a tree. It'll hover until it finds a place it won't find any place to land if it's over trees, and guess what, it's gonna run out of battery and just go down and land wherever it wants.
255 feet altitude. Warning, aircraft battery at 21%. 812 feet distance. 22 miles per hour.
It's me right there.
20% battery.
I got some daylight. I'm gonna do one more mission. Round and about the other way. Sky lands, I'll change the battery. There he is, right over my head.
Warning, aircraft battery at 18%.
Coming down.
$82 feet altitude. 17 feet distance. Warning, aircraft battery at 15%. 2 miles per hour. 15% battery.
That is steered into a safe place to land. There we go. Oh, that went well.
Warning, aircraft battery at 12%.
Nice flight. Gonna return to the sky in a sec. D-Dub out.